Hello everyone, welcome to all. In last video, we have seen three main states of matter and characteristics of solid. That is, it has a strong intermolecular force of attraction, and because of this solids are rigid, not compressible. All these characteristic properties of solid we have studied. And types of solids. Two main types of solids, that is crystalline solid and amorphous solid, we have studied last time, and distinguishing points between crystalline solid and amorphous solid. And today we are going to study one of the most important property of solid, that is isomorphism and polymorphism. In that, first we will study isomorphism and its example, then polymorphism, its example, and then distinguishing point between isomorphism and polymorphism. So let us see first isomorphism. Now isomorphism means what? Iso means same, सारखे असणार. Iso means same, morphous means false or structures. So isomorphism means existence of two or more different substances, completely different substances in same crystalline structure or in same crystalline form is called, this property is called, or this phenomena is called isomorphism. And those substances which shows this property that are called as isomorphous solids. कळलं तुम्हाला? Existence of two or more different substances. जर वेगवेगळे दोन किंवा दोनपेक्षा जास्त सबस्टन्सेस एकाच क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्ममध्ये असतील, ते कम्प्लिटली वेगळे आहेत, पण ते एकाच क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्ममध्ये जर असतील तर ती जी टेंडन्सी आहे त्या टेंडन्सीला काय म्हणतात? सॉलिडच्या आयसोमॉर्फिझम. आणि जे सबस्टन्स ही टेंडन्सी दाखवतात त्यांना काय म्हणायचं? आयसोमॉर्फस सॉलिड्स. सो एक्झिस्टन्स ऑफ टू और मोर डिफरेंट सबस्टन्सेस in same crystalline form or same crystalline structure is called isomorphism, and substances are called isomorphous solid. That means these two or more substances having same crystal structure are said to be isomorphous. Now examples of this, that is sodium fluoride and magnesium oxide. Now sodium belongs to group first, alkali metal it is, and magnesium belongs to group second, and it is alkaline earth metal. So these two metals are complete, that were ions in this compound, sodium ion and magnesium ion. These are completely different ions. Also the anions are also different. Fluorine, that is from halogen, and it is oxygen. So it is a totally different compounds are there, and but what is the similarity in this? See here, the ratio of combining these two, that is sodium and fluorine, is 1:1, and magnesium and oxygen is also 1:1. So they possesses same atomic ratio, and therefore they shows isomorphism. त्याच्यामधला ॲटॉमिक रेशो जो आहे तो सेम आहे. ती कम्प्लिटली जरी वेगवेगळी कंपाऊंड असली तरी त्यांच्यामधला ॲटॉमिक रेशो सेम आहे. सोडियम फ्लोराईडमध्ये पण 1:1 आहे, मॅग्नेशियम ऑक्साईडमध्ये पण 1:1 आहे. आणि त्यामुळे या दोन्ही कंपाऊंडचं स्ट्रक्चर सारखं आहे. दॅट इज बोथ दीज हॅव क्युबिक स्ट्रक्चर लाईक दिस. Completely different compounds are there, sodium fluoride and magnesium oxide, but both have same crystal structure, that is cubic structure, and therefore both these are isomorphous solid. These two are, this pair of these two compounds is isomorphous, as the atomic ratio is same and they have nearly same size. Another example, that is sodium nitrate and calcium carbonate. Now these are also completely different compounds, but if you observe the ratio, atomic ratio of these two compounds, then it is same. That is, here in sodium nitrate, the atomic ratio is 1:1:3. सोडियमचा एक ॲटम आहे, नायट्रोजनचा एक आहे आणि ऑक्सिजनचे 3 आहेत. त्यामुळे हा रेशो एलिमेंटमधला रेशो, जो ॲटममधला रेशो आहे तो काय झाला, 1:1:3. And in calcium carbonate also the ratio is same. Only one atom of calcium is there, one atom of carbon is there, and 3 atoms of oxygen are there in calcium carbonate. And therefore atomic ratio is 1:1:3. So both these compounds, though they are completely different, their properties are different, they have same atomic ratio, that is 1:1:3. And therefore they have same crystal form or crystal structure, that is rhombohedral structure. Both these possesses the same structure, that is rhombohedral structure. Rhombohedral means what, that detail we will study later on in this topic. But remember here that in rhombohedral structure all length of all the edges is same, angle is also same, but it is not equal to 90 डिग्री. 90 डिग्रीमध्ये तो असत नाही, यांच्या लेंथ, एज लेंथ्स काय असतात, सारख्याच असतात आणि अँगलसुद्धा या सगळ्यामधले सारखे असतात. फक्त अँगल 90 डिग्री असत नाही एज लेंथ, म्हणजे दोन एजेसमधला अँगल जो आहे तो 90 डिग्री असत नाही. आणि असे जे क्रिस्टल्स असतात त्यांना काय म्हणतात, रोम्बोहेड्रल क्रिस्टल. सो sodium nitrate and calcium carbonate both are rhombohedral crystals like this. See here the structure of these two. These are completely different compounds, calcium carbonate and sodium nitrate, and they have same structure, that is rhombohedral structure. And this is due to which property? That is, as they have same atomic ratio. They have nearly same size and therefore they have same crystalline form. Now see here, try to solve this question. Are sodium chloride and magnesium sulfide are isomorphous? This type of question can be asked in very short answer type of question for 1 mark. Are sodium chloride and magnesium sulfide are isomorphous or not? Now, while solving such a question, अशा प्रकारचे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करताना पहिल्यांदा काय विचार केला पाहिजे आपण, तर त्यांचा ॲटॉमिक रेशो फाइंड आउट केला पाहिजे. बघा बरं, मग इथे सोडियमचा एक ॲटम आहे, क्लोरीनचा एक ॲटम, म्हणजे रेशो काय झाला यांचा, 1:1. आणि इथे बघा मॅग्नेशियम सल्फाईडमध्ये पण रेशो काय आहे, एक मॅग्नेशियमचा ॲटम हा एक सल्फाईड ॲटम बरोबर कंबाईन झाला, म्हणजे इथे सुद्धा रेशो काय आहे, 1:1. सो दे पॉसेसेस व्हॉट, सेम ॲटॉमिक रेशो, दॅट इज 1:1. अँड देअरफॉर हिअर sodium ion, in sodium chloride sodium exists as a sodium ion, and in magnesium sulfide magnesium exists as a magnesium +2 ion. So sodium has atomic number 11, and therefore here when it loses one electron, then sodium ion is formed, and therefore sodium ion has how many electrons, 10 electrons. Like that magnesium has atomic number 12, and in magnesium sulfide magnesium exists as a magnesium +2 ion. So the magnesium ion has also 10 electrons. Therefore both have nearly same size. Also here anions, consider the anions, size of anion. Chlorine is there and sulfide. In sodium chloride, chlorine is there. In magnesium sulfide, sulfide ion is there. Chlorine has ion 8, that is chlorine ion has electron 18 electron. Chlorine has atomic number 17 and plus this electron, that means total 18 electrons are there. And in case of sulfide, sulfur has atomic number 16 and here in sulfide -2 ion, 2 electrons are extra, that means 16 plus these 2 electrons, so 18 electrons are there. So both have same electron, therefore they have nearly same size, and because of this they have same crystal form. Their crystal structure is same. Another point, that is what, they have same atomic ratio. They have nearly same atomic size. And therefore these two, that is sodium chloride and magnesium sulfide, are isomorphous. So like this you can solve any question based on it. Also here there may be a question like this: explain the term isomorphism. Or in MCQ, which among the following pair is not isomorphous, or which among the following pair is isomorphous. अशा टाईपचे क्वेश्चन तुम्हाला येऊ शकतात. मग अशा वेळी आपण दिलेल्या जे ऑप्शन्स असतील त्या ऑप्शनमधून पहिल्यांदा काय बघायचं, तर ॲटॉमिक रेशो बघायचा. ॲटॉमिक रेशो फाइंड आउट करायचा आणि मग ते जे आयन्स आहेत पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज करून त्यांची कम्पेरेबल साईज बघायची. आणि हे दोन झालं की तुम्ही सांगू शकता वेदर द पेअर ऑफ द कंपाऊंड इज आयसोमॉर्फस ऑर नॉट. So next, that is polymorphous solids or polymorphism. Now poly means many and morphous means forms. So many forms. So existence of a single compound in different forms. This tendency or this phenomena is known as polymorphism. Existence of the same or single substance in two or more different crystalline form is called polymorphism, or this phenomena is known as polymorphism. And crystalline solids are called polymorphous solid. आणि ती जी क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड्स असतील त्यांना काय म्हणता येईल आपल्याला, पॉलीमॉर्फस सॉलिड. आणि हे जे पॉलीमॉर्फस सॉलिड्स फॉर्म होतात ते कशामुळे होतात, तर ड्यू टू डिफरंट कंडिशन्स ऑफ टेम्परेचर और प्रेशर. सो पॉलीमॉर्फस आर फॉर्म अंडर डिफरंट कंडिशन्स. तर सबस्टन्स एकच असणार आहे सिंगल, पण तो एक्झिस्ट होणार डिफरंट फॉर्ममध्ये, क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्ममध्ये, म्हणून त्याला काय म्हटलेलं आहे, पॉलीमॉर्फस सॉलिड. आणि त्या फिनॉमिनाला काय म्हणायचं, पॉलीमॉर्फिझम. सो एक्झिस्टन्स ऑफ सेम, रिमेंबर दॅट, एक्झिस्टन्स ऑफ सेम और सिंगल सबस्टन्स in two or more different crystalline form is called polymorphism. And that crystalline solids, these crystalline solids that are, crystalline solids are called polymorphous solids. And these are due to what? These are formed under different conditions. So see here the example, that is calcite. Calcite means calcium carbonate, and argonite are the two forms of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate म्हणजे CaCO3. कॅल्शियम त्यांचं ह्या दोघांचंही केमिकल कॉम्पोजिशन सारखं आहे, कॅल्शियम कार्बोनेट, बट देअर क्रिस्टल स्ट्रक्चर्स आर डिफरंट वन, देअर क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म्स आर डिफरंट. म्हणजे अगदी आयसोमॉर्फिझमच्या अगदी विरुद्ध. तिथे काय होतं, टू ऑर मोर डिफरंट सबस्टन्सेस हॅव सेम क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म. आणि पॉलिमॉर्फिझममध्ये सिंगल सबस्टन्सेस एक्झिस्ट इन 2 डिफरंट क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म. कॅल्साइट अँड आर्गोनाइट यांचं केमिकल कंपोजिशन सेम, कॅल्शियम कार्बोनेट, बट देअर क्रिस्टलाइन अरेंजमेंट, तर क्रिस्टलाइन फॉर्म वेगळा का, तर त्यांची अरेंजमेंट वेगळी आहे. सो कॅल्साइट अँड आर्गोनाइट दे हॅव डिफरंट स्ट्रक्चर्स. नाउ सी हिअर. Argonite has orthorhombic structure and calcite has trigonal structure like this. हे थोडंसं ट्रायगोनल स्ट्रक्चर आहे आणि हे काय या स्ट्रक्चरला काय म्हणायचं, ऑर्थोरोम्बिक स्ट्रक्चर. आपल्याला डिटेलमध्ये ते नंतर बघायचंच आहे क्रिस्टल स्ट्रक्चरमध्ये. सो रिमेंबर हिअर नाव दॅट आर्गोनाइट हॅज ऑर्थोरोम्बिक स्ट्रक्चर अँड कॅल्साइट हॅज ट्रायगोनल स्ट्रक्चर. मग ही स्ट्रक्चर्स वेगवेगळी का फॉर्म झाली, कशामुळे फॉर्म झाली, तर when calcite is heated at high temperature then it gets converted into argonite. कॅल्साइट म्हणजे कॅल्शियम कार्बोनेट, कॅल्साइट फॉर्म जर हीट केला हाय टेम्परेचरला तर त्याचं कन्व्हर्जन कशामध्ये होतं, आर्गोनाइटमध्ये होतं. अँड at high pressure calcite is converted into argonite and at high temperature argonite is converted into calcite. टेम्परेचर वाढवलं तर आर्गोनाइटचं कन्व्हर्जन कशात होतं, कॅल्साइटमध्ये होतं. आणि प्रेशर वाढवलं तर कॅल्साइटचं कन्व्हर्जन कशात होतं, म्हणजे कंडिशन. थोडक्यात काय लक्षात घ्या, तर कंडिशन चेंज केल्यामुळे यांच्या स्ट्रक्चरमध्ये काय होतो, फरक होतो, जरी त्यांचं केमिकल कंपोजिशन सेम असलं तरी. सो ॲट हाय प्रेशर, रिमेंबर दॅट ॲट हाय प्रेशर कॅल्साइट गेट्स कन्व्हर्टेड इंटू आर्गोनाइट and at high temperature argonite is converted into calcite. So because of different conditions of pressure and temperature, these two different forms of calcium carbonate are formed. Another example, that is silica, SiO2. Silica also exists in different forms, that is alpha quartz, beta quartz and crystallobite, like this. Alpha quartz, beta quartz and crystallobite. This is also due to different conditions. And if this polymorphism occur in element, then it is called as a allotropy. You have studied this term in 11th standard under topic elements of group number 13, 14 and 15. It is an important property of this element. And therefore polymorphism occurring in elements is called allotropy. Remember that point. याच्यावर क्वेश्चन तुम्हाला येऊ शकतो. सो वी विल सी द एक्झाम्पल्स ऑफ दिस. कार्बन हेही तुम्हाला 11वीला गेलेलं आहे. कार्बन एक्झिस्ट इन डिफरंट फॉर्म्स, डिफरंट क्रिस्टलाइन स्ट्रक्चर्स like this. Carbon can exist as a diamond. Carbon can exist as a graphite. These are the allotropes of carbon. Graphite or fullerenes or carbon nanotubes or graphene. These are the 4 allotropes of carbon. Sulfur is also there. Sulfur has 2 main allotropes, that is rhombic sulfur and monoclinic sulfur. Both these are also exist due to different conditions. Phosphorus, it also exists. It shows allotropes white phosphorus, red phosphorus, black phosphorus. These are the allotropes of phosphorus. So all these are the examples of allotropy. All these elements shows allotropy. If the compounds shows this property under different condition, then it is called as a polymorphism. And if element shows this tendency, then it is called as a allotropy. हा फरक लक्षात घ्या. See here, carbon. You have studied the structure of this diamond in 11th standard also. So in diamond, carbon is the element. Here also the constituent particle is carbon. Here also the constituent particle is carbon. It is in diamond or in graphite. Constituent particle is same, but their arrangement is different. Here the carbon undergo sp3 hybridization. It forms 4 strong covalent bonds and it forms a 3-dimensional network structure. Giant structure is formed, and because of this, diamond is hard. Its property also changes due to the structure. So diamond is very hard, hardest element compound. And here graphite, in graphite carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization. See here, each carbon atom is bonded with another carbon atom, another 3 carbon atom. हा जो सिंगल कार्बन ॲटम आहे तो किती कार्बन ॲटमना जॉईन झालेला आहे? 3 कार्बन ॲटमना जॉईन झालेला आहे. सो इट अंडरगोज sp2 hybridization. Here it undergoes sp3 hybridization, and such a type of hexagonal sheets are formed. And the 4th unhybridized electron is shared by all the carbon atom, and they form what? The weak forces, van der Waals forces between these sheets. And one electron, that 4th electron is delocalized. Pi electrons are delocalized, and there is a weak attraction between this hexagonal sheet. So this is the layer-like structure of graphite, and because of this, graphite is soft. Because of this weak van der Waals forces, it is a slippery or it is a soft. So properties are changed. Though both these compounds contain constituent particle of both these is same, that is carbon, their structures are different. Another, that is fullerens. Fullerens, this is the diagram of buckyball, that is fullerens, and it contains 60 carbon atoms, and in this structure hexagonal ring and pentagonal ring is observed. If you observe the structure of fullerens, then what happens here? This is the hexagon and this is the pentagon. Pentagon and hexagon are alternately arranged. 60 carbon atoms are joined by strong covalent bond with each other. Here also carbon undergoes sp2 hybridization, and each carbon atom forms 3 single covalent bonds. Then carbon nanotubes. This is a single membrane carbon nanotube. So here also hexagonal rings are there. It is formed from graphite sheet or graphene. Graphene is a single sheet of graphite. It is called as a graphene. So these are different polymorphs of or allotropes of carbon. Sulfur. Sulfur has 2 main allotropes, that is rhombic sulfur and monoclinic. Needle shaped crystals astat. So monoclinic sulfur, and both these are interconvertible. When rhombic sulfur is heated above 369 Kelvin, then it gets converted into monoclinic sulfur. So below 369 rhombic sulfur is stable, and above 369 monoclinic sulfur is stable. So both these forms can be converted. Both these contain the same element, that is sulfur, but the crystalline forms are different. This is due to different conditions. Phosphorus also shows different types of allotropes such as white phosphorus, red phosphorus, black phosphorus, like this. So this white phosphorus has a tetrahedral structure, and when such a tetrahedral structure are joined to one another and they form chain, then it is called as a red phosphorus. So this is about the polymorphous solids. So how you can distinguish between isomorphism and polymorphism? Isomorphism means different substances has same crystal structure. And polymorphism means single substance exists in two or more crystalline structure or crystalline form. Second distinguishing point, they cannot be seen. Isomorphism is not observed in elements, but here isomorphism, when it is observed in polymorphism, it is observed in elements, then that is called as a allotropy. In isomorphism, atomic ratios are same. Here in polymorphism, atomic ratios may be same or different. Third, that is, it is concerned with two or more compounds, and it is concerned with a single compound. एकाच सबस्टन्सचे अनेक फॉर्म असतात. So it is concerned with single compound. It is concerned with two or more compound. वेगवेगळे सबस्टन्स एकाच फॉर्ममध्ये असतात, म्हणून it is concerned with two or more compounds. So these are what distinguishing points between isomorphism and polymorphism. तुम्हाला क्वेश्चन याच्यावर येऊ शकतो, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन आयसोमॉर्फिझम अँड पॉलिमॉर्फिझम. किंवा MCQला बऱ्यापैकी क्वेश्चन तुम्हाला याच्या विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट पॉलिमॉर्फस सॉलिड, or which one of the following is not isomorphous solid, which one of the following pair, अशा टाईपचे क्वेश्चन्स तुम्हाला येऊ शकतात. किंवा राईट एक्सप्लेन द टर्म आयसोमॉर्फिझम, एक्सप्लेन द टर्म पॉलिमॉर्फिझम, यासारखे क्वेश्चन्स तुम्हाला याच्यावर येऊ शकतात. सो thank you for watching this video.